Say hello to the head brewer, Mike from New Ontario, everybody.
Hello.
What be going down, people of the world? Redbeard here with Mike from New Ontario, coming at you from his couch. Welcome back to another Daily Drink vlog for the beer of the today. We have got a bottle of the 101 Centennial Triple IPA by the New Ontario Brewing Company. Oh yeah, this is brewed in honor of roughly 100 years ago, the original New Ontario brewery burning down. True?
That's right.
Yeah, so...
Do you mind if I step in with a little heritage?
Not at all. Not at all.
So the original New Ontario Brewing Company was in North Bay from 1905 to 1915. 101 years after it burned down in 2016, we released this 101 IBU Triple IPA.
Damn straight. So...
Listen to this.
let's crack her open.
Woo.
Oh, that was a good one. That
Yeah.
was beautiful. Mist in the air and stuff. Got the glasses right here. And the pop top. The top likes to try to fall into the damn glass. There you go, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And the rest. I should get this up in front of the camera there and let you kind of see as I pour this one.
Redbeard, I know you're a fan of the highly carbonated beverages, but this one's what you consider it's about middle carbonation.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I have had some of this before now, and I like it. So, it's got just really, really nice, fruity kind of, just the aroma coming off this beer is great. Doesn't smell strong. This stuff is 8.5% alcohol, but it doesn't smell strong at all. Let's give her a shot. Oh, you're...
How rude of me, I skipped in front of the host there.
messing up my flow. Oh. The hoppiness in that beer is intense. Intense. You're messing up again. You're not supposed to drink it anymore yet. It's supposed to be like, okay, let's do this. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
And cheers to you.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming by. Yes. So much yes. It's actually surprisingly smooth. For being 101 IBUs, 8.5%, it's just great beer. It really is.
What we set out to do was just make it very hoppy. We used a hop called Centennial. It's on the front of the bottle and everything.
Fair enough.
And one other hop, so the 101. Just a little play on words. We made it out to 101 IBUs, sticking with the theme. Yeah. And what we decided to do is leave some residual sugars in the beer to give it a fuller mouthfeel and then to balance it up against that very strong hoppiness.
It is great. Originally, you were hoping to get it at 10.1% alcohol, weren't you?
Yeah, so we originally set out to do 10.1% to just keep
101,
101. But then, as we were actually fermenting the beer, or as we got through the fermentation process, we got to 8.5%, and we really liked the way it tasted. So instead of rousing the yeast again with oxygen, because as a big beer, sometimes you have to do some tricks to really get it.
Yeah.
We tried it and we loved the flavor, and we said, you know what? It might ruin with the 101 thing, but it'll make a really nice balanced beer. So we stuck with it.
I think you made the right choice.
Yeah.
Although I can't honestly say, because who knows? Maybe it would have been better.
Well, maybe next year the 102 Centennial.
There you go. There you go. Pump it up even more. Take a look at the bottle here. I believe basically what Mike already said is on the back here. 101 years ago, tragedy struck North Bay's beer supply when the original New Ontario brewery burnt down. It took a century to replace this worthy institution, and to commemorate our first birthday, we have brewed this masterfully crafted triple IPA. We delve deep into the numbers to really make this 101 to remember. Serve lightly chilled and drink with only the most discerning of beer connoisseurs. Look at me go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Contains water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. No date on the bottle, but that's completely acceptable because it's only available at the brewery, so if you were to go to the brewery, ask, and they'll tell you when it was made. And as far as dating their actual stuff, they're about to get into the LCBO, and they have the dating and ingredients and everything sorted out.
Yeah, it's all good. I was just spent the day hooking up the printer today, so it's working top notch.
You got it working?
Got it working.
Nice. Oh, actually, I went to the brewery the other day, and they were trying to get it working, and I sat there for a good 15 minutes watching as they were trying to get it going, and it was humorous. It was good.
That's what we go for at the brewery. We want to hit everyone with a good dose of engineering humor as they watch us struggle to get things going.
It's a great... I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you haven't been to the New Ontario Brewery and you're in the North Bay area, get your ass in there, because it's a great place to be.
Yeah, so most breweries will do West Coast style IPA. So instead with this one, this is what you consider a New England style IPA. So we use a strain of yeast that originates on the East Coast of the United States, and it gives it a bit of a, some people say stone fruit flavor. So some people, when they try this, will taste peach or a stone fruit they can't quite put their finger on.
Yeah, okay.
And a lot of that flavor actually comes from the yeast. And what we found, we've used this yeast strain in a few different beers, is it really makes whatever you're trying to put into the beer, makes it pop a bit. So we're kind of in love with it.
It's good.
And it comes from the actual the laboratory that harvests the yeast is actually in Guelph, Ontario.
Escarpment Laboratories.
Escarpment Labs.
Yeah.
So Angus, this one's for you, bud.
Same ones that work with Sawdust City
For
on
sure.
their Limberlost beer. They went out in the woods and found wild yeast and stuff. And, yeah, it's cool.
What I like about this beer is you get that nice lacing on the glass as you take your sips. Kind of stays behind.
Yeah.
Good residual carbonation.
Oh, like the carbonation level, it's not highly carbonated, but it's just right. I gotta say that. Like everything in this beer works really, really well. And this is the kind of beer that if I had tried to delve into at the beginning of the year, it would have killed me.
But like the black IPA all over again.
Yeah. The only beer from New Ontario that I haven't really liked, the black IPA, 433, and apparently it's making its comeback.
It is making a comeback. It is making a comeback. And it should be making a comeback to this couch too.
Oh, it will, for
now
sure.
That you're more experienced with
I
the
haven't
IPAs.
had any kind of black IPA in a while. I've got at least one, maybe two in the fridge, so they'll be coming, but one of those beer styles that I don't know. I maybe I have kind of come around to it because I haven't tried one in a little while.
But there's a few Ontario craft brewers making some really good black IPAs, and we number ourselves amongst them, as you know. But we'll see. Maybe you'll have me back to try that next.
I know that Marcel, he loved it. Like, he was actually really, really not happy when you stopped selling it was his like go-to beer because he's crazy like that. But yeah. My go-to beer from these guys is the Frisky Pete's English Pale Ale. It's so damn good. And actually, one of the cool things about it, I'm sure I've told you this, is almost every beer at New Ontario, I don't know if you do this a lot or not, but if you mix different beers together, you can get a hell of a different experience. And the Frisky Pete's mixes well with just about every other beer that New Ontario makes. And the names work. Like this could be a Frisky 101. You got the Tree Topper, so you got a Frisky Tree Topper, Frisky Bear Runner, just Frisky in front of it. Just it works.
Yeah.
With all of them.
Yeah.
And Frisky Pete's plus the Tree Topper Red Ale mixed together.
We have a sumac sour right
bloody
now.
Delicious.
Is
Yeah,
it?
I tried the sumac sour.
Yeah.
It was good.
Could be a Frisky Red Robin.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That would be an interesting one.
You're getting attacked.
I just tried the something Belgian by Stack. Actually, I tried it, but it's not coming out for like 2 days or so because of the way that things are recorded. But anyway, the Hawaiian Uppercut by the Stack Brewing Company.
Did you like it?
Not so much. It's like a Belgian pale ale that's sour. It was one of the weirdest experiences drinking a beer that I've ever had, and overall wasn't a great experience.
Well, I'm a big fan when breweries try something. I've never tried it, but try something a little bit different. They take a big swing. And,
I'm down for that. But
yeah.
The ones that I've tried, sort of like there was. Did you try the Collective Arts sour pumpkin saison they came out with?
No, I don't think I have.
Another one that it's a big thing, something new to try, but
Yeah.
it just didn't quite work for me.
You know what? I think that's why the nice thing about Ontario craft brewers is that all the breweries pretty much put out, 2-3 seasonals a month, and all this new variety. Even without leaving the province, you have hundreds of varieties that come out a year.
We got to leave town though, because our North Bay, LCBO, and liquor stores, they could use a bit of improvement when it comes to the craft beer selection. Just a little bit. I complained about this the other day. The beer store, especially, can go straight to hell with their new stupid idiot kiosk things that just serve to just piss me off.
I think in the next few years, hopefully they'll bring in the more open store design, and where you can actually feature some OCB products. You
walk in and every single thing they have is right there for you to see. You don't have to. The kiosk is so annoying because you got to go through by brand and then
get out of line and then go hang out. You don't
want to have some people waiting behind you as you're especially me. I go into a beer store or the LCBO looking to find new beers. So I want to be able to see everything they have and see what I haven't tried. Whereas you can sit there at the kiosk for an hour. It's a little bit of bullshit. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Did you notice the owl on this bottle?
I did notice the owl. The party owl.
The party owl. Party owl won't stop. So it was our goal when we made the Voyager series to make some interesting new beers, highlighting some local ingredients. This one is not as much local ingredients, but like the Red Robin.
Didn't mention that. This is the latest in their Voyager series.
That's
I
right.
Tried the
if you don't mind me spinning it. Oh, hang on.
No, go ahead.
We're going to have to go all the way around here. Apparently the little symbol's not on this one?
Oh, the Voyager series symbol. It doesn't seem to be.
All right, well, graphic designer.
Somebody screwed that up.
You're in trouble. But believe me, it is Voyager series, and
I'm really sorry if this was just in the microphone the entire time while that was happening.
That might have happened. Yeah, I'm not really comfortable here yet.
But I've tried the Trap Liner, Belgian Triple. What are they? They're all over there. We got the Sapsucker, the Twin Monocle, we got the Sumac Sour, and we got the Trickster. So, was there any before that?
No, that's all of them. And the interesting fact is they all featured birds on the label.
Oh yeah.
The Trap Liner was a small seagull. But other than that, birds have played a very prominent role in the new Ontario Voyager series.
I didn't. What about the sapsucker?
It's a type of bird, and it's
and I'm looking at it right now. There is actually you can see it just right there. There's a little bird on the edge of the P.
So the interesting thing is it was a complete accident. We didn't know we were making a series of bird related beers until
that's pretty cool.
Until we had this one. This is the last in the bird series.
Oh really?
Yeah, we're switching it up.
Oh yeah.
Moving away from the birds.
And it'll be something else for the next 5 or 6 beers? Some other random theme?
Yeah, we're gonna choose a new theme. I don't think we've chosen it yet, but it won't be bird related.
Do you know what the next in this series is going to be yet?
Oh, we're working on something right now.
Yeah.
But we're not quite there yet. We haven't released it yet, so
gotcha.
You'll be the first to know though.
It's a secret. Shh.
Yeah, it's beer secrets. Very
falling behind there.
Well.
So good. So good. They should have got 2 bottles. We could have each had one.
Yeah, it's good. It's one of those watch yourself beers, though.
Yeah, like I said, it does not taste anywhere near 8.5. You could easily drink. It's just like their pumpkin porter, which I have easily sat here and drank. I drank 2 bottles the other night. That's 8%.
How are you feeling?
It was good.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Didn't get hammered or anything. A little buzz going on. It's just... They make really good beers, and I'm so fucking happy to have them here in my hometown. They're 2 blocks, 3 blocks that way. I can walk there. And their hours are better than the beer store in LCBO. Yeah.
So if you're ever in the area, 1881 Castle Street, little self plug here for the brewery.
No. Because I haven't given you enough already.
You've given us lots of... Yeah, we do not sponsor this podcast. Well, maybe soon. You never know what'll happen in the future.
They gave me a glass, and
that's true.
They gave me the bottle of beer.
A sample.
Yeah, give me a sample for review.
Yeah, we're right at the bypass, Castle Street in North Bay. It's a very open brewery concept. From the front, you can see the back. So.
I did my one vlog.
That's right. Yeah,
I'll put it in the fucking box down below there.
This is gonna be right here.
Yeah, it'll be in the comment box down below. Well, okay. You know what? I'll put it right here anyway too, maybe for a second, if I remember. But yeah, Liz showed us around the brewery there, and yeah, there are plans for a bit of growth in that area.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. We're going to be stepping off in the next few months and putting an addition on the building.
Basically,
So-
if you've been to New Ontario, basically the patio right now is going to become inside, pretty much.
A good deal of it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But we're gonna want to keep, yeah. So it'll be nice. It'll give people a bit more of a spot to come, hang out, a little bit detached from the actual production.
Are you still going to have any kind of kitchen type deal going on in there? You have plans for that?
We're not gonna build a kitchen into the.
I was
into the brewery.
thinking, Marcel and I were talking the other day, and
Okay.
I thought it'd be so cool if you could go in there and not a full kitchen, but like to have the bar kind of like the way it is now, but running, I guess, along where the food truck was,
Okay.
and then maybe have, you're sitting there, you're serving at the bar, and then you turn around and you're like at the grill or the fryer or whatever, just like a small hood with like a small grill and a small fryer, and just a couple, you don't have to have a lot of food, just a couple dishes that are really, really good and complement your beer well, and I think that would be really, really cool. Like, not right now, but something to think about down the line.
Maybe in the future. Yeah, I pitched Mongolian barbecue, just because I like Mongolian
I
barbecue.
don't think I've ever had Mongolian barbecue.
If you've never had a Mongolian barbecue, you're missing out. That's to the people of the world and
I believe it.
to you, Redbeard.
Yeah. I'll try anything once, so
I like this beer.
I like it a lot too. It's delicious. So good. So good.
Oh, this is good. No, this is right. This is what I love to brew. I love to brew, New England, but like English style beers. If I have my way brewing, when I'm brewing the ESB, like the Frisky Pete's English Pale Ale, or we're brewing porters or stouts or East Coast IPAs and that sort of thing, that's where I'm most at home.
The milk stout that you guys made was bloody amazing.
Yeah, that was the last Christmas favorite.
So good. Apparently, there's an oatmeal stout possibly coming in the works.
We're actually brewing a plain old not a plain old stout. That's what we should call it, the plain old stout. But we're brewing a stout tomorrow.
Oh, really?
So fast forward about a month, right before Christmas, we'll have a stout ready as well.
What kind of stout?
A stout.
Just a stout?
Just a stout. That's it. It'll be good.
I look forward to it.
Winter wheat also coming up. So
Not a huge fan of the wheat ales, I've found, but it's one of those styles that it's kind of hit or miss, I find. Sometimes it's a beer that's not really good, and then other times it's a beer that actually, like at the side launch, their wheat ale, I believe I quite enjoyed. Even though it was one of the first beers I ever had where I poured it and looked at it, and there were like things floating in it.
and if you're not used to that, that kind of it can
was
catch
scary.
you off guard.
It was scary, but now I'm all about the
Well,
sentiment.
did you try our Harvest Ale?
Yes, I tried it at the North Bay Beer Festival, along with a few other beers. I released one vlog from there, and I didn't release that one because the North Bay Beer Festival was held inside at the Voyager Hotel here in North Bay, and it really wasn't a great venue. The music was way too loud, and when I did my vlogs on location, the sound and even the lighting inside was just terrible, so I didn't. But I believe I liked it. It wasn't anything like
Yeah, it was meant to
super
be.
great, but it was kind of
It was meant to be a
decent.
very approachable wheat beer that
Yeah.
people, every now and then we swing the knock it out of the park, and every now and then we make a beer that someone who's the first time walking into the brewery can try it and say like, "Oh, I didn't know craft beer was like this," and then they can kind of
Yeah.
venture down the path.
I say that a lot, like when I have certain beers, like blonde ales and stuff like that. If you're the kind of person that's a Bud or Canadian, Blue, whatever, mainstream crappy beer drinker, there are a lot of craft beers that are great transition kind of beers to get you into craft beer and start trying new things. Like the malty, kind of some of those malty caramel, just awesome, delicious beers that are out there.
So that's the way we designed ours. So if you walk into the brewery and it's your first time in, we'll usually recommend a blonde to someone who's not really a craft beer drinker. But very quickly we'll find them going from blonde to ESB to our Treetopper Red to our Clothing Optional. Then they'll go to the Voyageur series, and like you'll see that they just now they're the kind of person who walks in there and says, "Hey, what's new? What else do you have?
Yeah.
What else are you doing?" And it's been really interesting to see the town of North Bay, which had a budding beer culture, and just now from the people that have come in, just to see that evolution as they're growing and as the brewery grows. It's really cool.
Awesome. Anyway, we're about ready to kill the Centennial. Drink number the last.
Cheers.
A bit more than me, but. Even once it warms up a little bit, like from when I started to when I finished, it's gone up a few degrees and still just really good, smooth, delicious, tasty.
Oh, hello, kitty.
You got coming to say hello. So, New Ontario Brewing, your 101 Centennial IPA gets a rating of fucking 10.
Wow.
That is a fantastic, a triple IPA that you could just drink and not ever expect it to come and kick you in the face with that 8.5%. Rating from you, I'd assume it's also pretty high, you being the brewmaster of the
I
brewery.
would say it's exceptionally adequate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No bias at all.
No.
No. But yeah. So thanks a lot for watching this video. That's going to do it for this vlog. Thank you so much to Mike for coming by and being on the couch.
Thank you.
If you liked the video, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you got something to say to me, then put some comments in the box down below. But I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
That was great.
22. We got a good amount of time on that one.
Not bad. Some editing, but it'll probably end up being like 17, 18. Be a little bit of a longer vlog, you know.
Yeah.
Woo!